Hey everybody, this is Randy McMullen with Amstar Mortgage. Got a lot of questions about inflation. I want to kind of give you a little overview on what I think we're going to see towards the back half of the year. You've probably heard about all the inflation that we've had in different categories, but what I want to talk to you about today is the annual inflation number that you see. It's based on the month over month inflation. And if you look at what happened in 2020, we were rolling into a pretty good year. Obviously, then the coronavirus hit and inflation really dropped. In fact, it got negative. We went negative 0.2, negative 0.7, and then we kind of started picking back up to the end of the year, and then we slowly tailed down at the end of the year. We did pick back up in January, and inflation is kind of really starting to get high now, 0.7, 0.8, 0.8. That means that prices in April were 0.8% higher than they were just 30 days earlier. So that's pretty fast inflation when you want to have a target of 2 or 3% particularly. So the thing is this, if you look at this, we had inflation of 2.6, it went to 4.2, and here's how it works. We had 0 in 2020, so you subtract the 0 out, leaving it the same, then you add the new number, 0.8. That takes you to 5.0. And what happened, we had a 0.4 of a difference here, went up to 5.4. So you can see that the difference is what causes the inflation number. But when we get back into this part of the year where you've got 0.10 and negative 0.1, if we have inflation of 0.2, 0.3, just small numbers, it is still going to take that 5.3 and even could put it up to 6% or even higher. But the good news is this, if you look at what's going to happen, the numbers when we get into next year, we're going to be getting against those really big numbers. And so I expect inflation to kind of drop back down towards the middle part of next year. I'll give you some insight on how that's going to impact interest rates and house prices in the next video. This is Randy McMullen with Amstar Mortgage.